Hey big family, welcome back. I'm just headed up the driveway real quick to check and see if my Creo Brew has come. I am out of my Creo Brew right now, and it's kind of awful because I depend on my Creo Brew about like people depend on their coffee to kind of wake up and give them that caffeine boost and that kick. I know it's a natural form of caffeine, and I know it's the cacao bean is healthier and better than coffee for you. You know, it's proven to be healthier and got antioxidants and stuff, and it's lovely. But I definitely have become just as addicted and dependent upon that as people get addicted to coffee, and I've got to have my Creo Brew, and I ran out. I've just been, you know, limping through the days, just kind of like nursing myself along on soda or whatever I can. But I want my Creo Brew, so I'm headed up the driveway to go check the mailbox to see if my order of Creo Brew has come. I pray that it has. Okay, Biscuit, let's look left, look right, look left again. Okay, stay right here, Biscuit. Stay right here. Okay. Yeah, I know. Come here. Come here. You gotta stay. I don't want you coming out in the road. Come on. You gotta stay. Good girl. Okay, let me get across this road. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Oh no, it's not. It does not feel like Creo Brew. It's probably a wonderful thing, a wonderful package, probably from a subscriber. It's probably something amazing, but it is not Creo Brew. But that's okay. I will check again tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna have to check Amazon tracking or whatever to see where it is or how long it's gonna take to get here. But I am so excited about whatever this is. Don't know what it is, but I'm gonna find out. And I have been loving all the gifts that we have been given by you wonderful people, you subscribers, and you people that have been watching our channel, and that you know us, and that you know what we're trying to do here, and you appreciate us, and you've been sending us things. You've been sending us things that we desperately needed. Like, it could not have come at a better time. Like, we are so grateful. I'm trying not to cry again. I was crying yesterday. I was bawling my eyes out all day because the gifts just kept coming, and they kept piling up on the table, and packages kept arriving, and it was just right when we just ran out of flea and tick medicine, and we were like trying to juggle and balance bills and see how we could afford more flea and tick stuff because we hadn't got all the animals medicated, stuff like that. And like, we had just run out of dog shampoo the week before, and like, here comes all this dog shampoo in these packages, and like, just the perfect things, like the absolute perfect things that we needed just when we needed them. And I could not be more grateful, y'all. I can't express my gratitude. Like, people who have been in tight situations and are trying to do good things, like raise children, rescue animals, do charity work, help the homeless, anything that you've ever tried to do, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you're doing a good thing and you're working hard, and you have come to that point where it's a struggle, like you're hitting that rock in a hard place, and like you're trying to make ends meet, and you're trying to make everything balance, you're trying to make it okay, you want to keep doing the good work, but it's getting really hard and you need some help, like that, you've come to that point, you know what I'm talking about. And then somebody just steps in, like something just happens, somebody steps in to help, here comes help, and it arrives right when you need it, and you feel that relief, like that weight. Hi Telly B. Hi Telly B. You feel that weight off your shoulders, like you feel that burden just lift, and you're like, oh, thank goodness, like somebody cares. People care. People want to help me. I'm not in this alone. Like, the struggle is not that bad. It's going to be okay. Like, we're going to make it now. It's just wonderful. Huh, Desi B? Huh, Telly B? Yeah. Tell him, baby. Tell him. Say the goodness is good. The bounty is good. Our family is doing well. Our big family hopefully is doing well. Our animals are doing great. You play those times, baby. You play those times. And the day is just wonderful. The day is good. And today is just a lovely overcast fall day. And speaking of that, I'm going to take this lovely weather opportunity to go play in my garden. Y'all want to come with me and see how the plants are doing? Let's go play in the garden. Come on. Well, the vines are dying off. The plan is working, but somehow I think some of these leaves in this foliage, one vine at least, is attached into the ground here somewhere. I've got to clean up all this mess. I've got to clean up all this hardware cloth that I had put out here to keep the chickens out of this bed, because that's no longer the case. So I got to pull all that out, tear all this down, figure out where this is rooted into the ground, and pull that out. There are still, guys, there's still loofahs and gourds that are up here. I've still got loofahs and gourds on top of my trellis that I have to somehow reach up there and get and pull down. They're just everywhere. They were hidden under all that foliage and all the vines that thankfully are now dying off, so that project can move along. The gourds out here are hardening and drying off nicely, and these will be drying out soon, and I'll be processing all of these, getting them coated and painted, and all the pretty things I'm going to film and show y'all that I'm going to do to turn them into birdhouses. These are looking okay. They're not as thrilled as I would like them to be, but again, they had a late start. They do need some fertilizer. They need some help to get them popping, but they are alive and they're still coming along, so that's a plus. These as well, they look awfully pitiful, but I think with some help and some fertilizer, I think they could look a lot better. The lettuce is hanging in there. It's trying. It's hanging on. We're gonna see. I'll be thrilled if I get anything, honestly, out of any of this. I'll be so happy. Little cabbages don't look half bad. Like I said, they're okay. They're hanging in there. I just need to get them going a little more. I've got some weeds in the middle here still to pull, but I need to focus on getting these cabbages going. This bed, I dare say, is doing the best. These are the collard greens, and they are doing the best out of all the beds. They're trying to live. They really do want to live. I'm going to help them a lot. This pumpkin vine is getting bigger by the day. It's just so sad that it won't have enough time to actually make a pumpkin, like to come to fruition. But I'm still going to let it grow, because I mean, heck, it just wants to grow. You know, if something is that tenacious and going to volunteer itself, why pull it up, you know? Let it have its moment. Hey, big family. I know, change of scenery and a big interruption from what we were doing before. I am now in the kitchen. It has been about a week later, because I was filming that video, and then right as I got to the point where I just switched the menu there, it's because my husband had called me with a rescue emergency, an incoming, which means we got another one. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. I'm going to make y'all watch it on the channel on Big Family Rescue. Y'all get to see who we saved, who we rescued, and y'all get to meet that lovely creature and know all about it. So I'm going to have y'all watch that on his video. But for my channel, I got done in the garden. I got done showing y'all what I needed to show y'all, and then I had some more that I wanted to say or walk around and show y'all, but it had to wait because, like I said, here we are days later. I kept trying to finish the video. I kept trying to meet with y'all again, and I just couldn't find the time, y'all. Between my regular day job now and, you know, life and the rescue and 4 kids, I didn't find the time. But here we are, a week later, back in the kitchen, and I am peeling apples for a reason. I think I've told y'all that before, the ones that know me, the big family that's been with us a little while. I think y'all know about my kids' favorite thing that I make in the whole world. If you ask them what is their favorite goodie that Mom always makes, and they're probably gonna just live out the rest of their lives knowing about this and loving this, is my apple cinnamon muffins. They rave about it. They love it. They always ask for it. It's really simple. I'm telling you, it only takes like maybe an hour to make it. It's really simple, but you gotta have a bag of apples. You gotta have, you know, the flour and the the baking powder, baking soda, a little bit of salt, some sugar. Of course, you gotta have sugar. We like sugar. We're not anti-sugar people in this house. So, and then of course the cinnamon and all the goodies. And I think there's an egg and a little bit of milk involved. I go off of a recipe that I found online, just a basic generic recipe, but the girls swear up and down that I make it super good. It's a simple recipe, but they say I put love into it and they love it. So what I'm making this for, though, what I'm making these apple cinnamon muffins for is particularly for tomorrow, which is Sunday. So we have our Thanksgiving potluck at our church, and everyone gets to bring, you know, a dish to have after we're done with church. Everyone's going to sit down and have like a Thanksgiving dinner together. Well, I'm gonna bring my lovely apple cinnamon muffins, and I hope they enjoy it and love it so much. It's just one of those homemade goodies that just kind of like feeds your soul as well as your tummy, and everybody loves it. It just makes the house more warm and cozy. And so I am gonna cook up these muffins. I'll show y'all the finished product when I'm done, but that's pretty much what I'm doing today, along with, you know, of course, the rescue job that we have every day, because we gotta clean up after the dogs every day, walk the dogs every day, feed the cats, clean up after the cats. We gotta do all the basic stuff. But today is a good, lovely, extra fun goodie day, because today it was really nice. The air is crisp. It was cold. Like, we got that cold incoming breeze. We enjoyed the lovely day today. My girls and I we tidied the home. We played the Christmas music. We drank the hot chocolate. I'm making the muffins. Just one of those good, those comfy, soul warming kind of days. It's just been lovely. So I love you guys. And